Yeah, for sure. Yeah, really, a Ganon can, without assuming that he doesn't get like shined off the side, can, you know, live to like 200, 150 on a lot of stocks. So there's a lot of potential for them to win this game, but they're gonna have to just sort of keep their cool with this pressure of the two foxes that's gonna be coming at them.
Right.
Like even that right off the bat, like in under 20 seconds, 100% on Vwins, 100% on Kage.
So, okay, right there, oh man.
Great
so
meteor
the
cancel.
two foxes each tried to do an edge guard on their own, and they dropped both edge guards.
Right.
And of course they got that stock there, but like they were in a really tricky situation when Kage got back on. It would have been better to probably just like consolidate and just nail one of the edge guards. Probably Ganon, he's much easier to edge guard.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think honestly, from what I've been hearing a lot of the time, especially in doubles when there's a Peach, you generally want to try to just edge guard the other person.
Right.
Or if it's a Jinx too, like if it's a Jinx Fox and you have the option between the two, like you're gonna go for the Fox.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's pretty simple. And Ganon, he's just one of those characters that's so notoriously easy to edge guard. But right there,
it ended up working out because now which player has which tag? PSO and team. Do we know?
I'm not sure. Assuming they didn't switch ports or colors or anything, Ryan Ford is the lighter one, and RaynEX is the darker one.
Okay, cool. So Ryan Ford rocking the PSO tag.
Yeah.
So they have a really nice stock lead right now.
Yeah, really. They're kind of body bagging them so far.
I mean, one thing about teaming with Peach is that it's really important that Peach's teammate is near enough to be able to complement the moves Peach throws out.
Right.
Like Vwins just got a straight down smash, and it didn't really lead to anything because Kage was getting knocked off the ledge.
Yeah.
And so like the down smash doesn't really mean as much when the teammate can't capitalize on it, and the Foxes are doing a really good job of making sure that they keep these two separated.
Right. Well, and I think that's probably one of the flaws of having another like sort of slower character partnered with Peach is that it's hard for Kage to like react to what Vwins will throw out there. And like at this point too, like it's 5-stock lead, and like Kage didn't even bother taking the stock there because Vwins was off stage, and it's like
Although Vwins was floating and had plenty of time, Kage could have taken the stock and gotten there in time to save Vwins.
It's one of those things where like what judge, like either way they're in a lot of trouble. Like
I mean, I think the important thing, like when you're down in an insurmountable lead, like there's no way he's going to win this 2v1. But it's really important for both players to be keeping track of how the Foxes are playing this 2v1.
Right. Yeah,
because like there could be a winnable 2v1 later on, and they need to see what their habits are so they can catch up.
Yeah, and especially a character like Ganon who relies like so heavily on reads a lot of the time. Like right now, this is when Kage, and you can see he's watching intently. He's downloading what's going to be happening so that he can use it in the next game. Probably thinking about counter picks while Vwins just sort of hangs on for his life. Ooh, that works kind of well, but reverse back air. Oh, with Ryan with the taunt at the end. All right.
Yeah, so it's tough because the red team was getting knocked around a lot, so a small stage isn't necessarily going to help them more. But a big stage won't be too helpful because they're getting separated and they can't really help each other out.
Yeah, definitely like that.
I would imagine they'll probably try to go to Dreamland, though.
Yeah, I would say so too, but like as you say, that could be a huge disadvantage, especially for Kage, having to try to like catch up to the action when he gets behind. Because like it's hard to speed Ganon up a lot like that.
Right.
And like, they went for Yoshi's. And like a lot of time Kage, like I still consider him to be the best Ganon. Like I can't wait for him to Biz to play. Like that's gonna be so fun. Like, but the one thing that like Kage has like these crazy like fundamentals in combo game, but like I find what Biz does really well is like making Ganon seem like so much faster than he actually is with wave lands and wave dashes and whatnot. And I feel like that is actually a really important skill for a Ganon player to have to be effective in teams, like especially at the top level if you're gonna play Ganon.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly though, just like thinking about it, this team comp, like the double Fox, really seems like kryptonite for Peach Ganon.
It is very difficult for them.
Like they need to have some really good reads. And so far, RaynEX and Ryan Ford aren't getting them a lot.
Oh, that was good by RaynEX to come in and near the Peach, stopping that edge guard.
Yeah. It still worked out, but it could have been a lot cleaner if he used some regular get up as opposed to like attack recovery. Oh, wow, that parasol, that was dangerous. Then Bernard comes in the back with the up smash.
So very tight battle right now.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping it a lot closer here, and I think, although like maybe like when you think about it academically, this stage should be like a lot better for the Foxes. I just think like with Ganon, it's easier for Kage to help Vwins out on a stage like this, and that's probably why this is working out a little bit better.
Well, and also the Foxes were really thriving on being able to move around freely, and on such a small stage, with both of these characters having huge hitboxes, it's hard for them to maneuver.
Yeah, there isn't really a lot of safe space for them right now.
Right.
But they're still doing a really good job here. And,
oh, wow, great save by Vwins.
Yeah, the Vwins and Kage have such great synergy. Oh wow, give him a hug. No tech from Ryan Ford.
Yeah, that was a good read by RaynEX on Kage's high recovery.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Pretty low percentage KO there.
Yeah,
getting up throw up air off the side platform.
Oh my
really
gosh,
rough on
RaynEX, that was great. The fire burned Vwins to keep him away from helping, and then he could
like he walled him out with the fire.
Yeah, and then he directed his up B down to the ledge so he could grab it. That was great. So this game is obviously much closer. Still going to be
it's still running away with it.
Really insurmountable, but some of the adjustments they made also working well.
Yeah, definitely.
Generally just staying together and not overextending themselves
I think
on the edge guards.
The smaller stage was definitely a good choice. It is like it's regrettable for their team comp that Fountain of Dreams isn't possible in teams because I feel like that would be the ideal stage for them right now. Like
Fountain of Down Smash and
down
air.
Oh my god! And messing up the down air timings by the Foxes and stuff.
Yeah.
And any of them coming in, like it could be so profitable. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Yeah. And man, even looking at our in-game screen here, look at the KOs so far.
Yeah, right.
Vwins with 10 KOs, Kage only with 3.
Yeah.
You'd really think that it would be at least even more even, or almost the opposite. Because like that's why Ganon is there. You know?
That's true. Although Fox, when he gets hit by Ganon, often gets hit at a nice DI-able trajectory where he kind of goes up into the corner. Peach's down smash is going to send him flying over, and Peach can go out and get a lot of those gimp edge guards. Right. Whereas Ganon can't really afford to go too far out on off stage, so that's somewhat understandable.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he really doesn't have much of an option to get out there.
Yeah.
Well, especially when assuming there's one Fox on stage still.
Right.
You know, it's like it's a pretty scary prospect to be going off stage.
Oh wow!
Ooh, great teams combo.
It was a great nair by Vwins to get out of the combo by RaynEX, but then hitting RaynEX towards Kage got Kage killed.
Yeah.
So kind of a catch-22 there.
Yeah, there's so many things to think about in a matchup like this.
See, like there was a situation where Vwins wanted to go try to get the kill on RaynEX, and so he left Kage in a 1v1 with Ryan Ford, and Ryan ended up killing Kage, and Vwins didn't get the edge guard. So yeah, that's a 2-stock swing right there.
Yeah, and it's like it's really created by the fact that Peach just doesn't have the ability to really like get through a Fox like that, like with speed and like just getting walled out like that makes it so difficult for him to play that supportive role. Wow, Kage on his last stock already.
Yeah.
Potentially last stock of winners. All right, clean stock. Ooh, and then a little mistake by
we definitely take
Bernard. Yeah, no doubt, all the way to the bank.
Oh, Kage get there. Again, he just tried to go off too far out to get that edge guard.
Yeah, definitely. You know, at least Vwins still has some stocks left, so it's not all is not over. But they're gonna have to do some pretty mystical stuff if they want to bring this back. Again, it really just seems like now that like Bernard or RaynEX and Ryan Ford took a pretty big break in between. Like I know Ryan Ford was on. Get out of here, Faku Coast. Ryan Ford was on commentary for a while, so like they had a bit of a break and they were looking rusty off the beginning of Shroomed and RaynEX. And now that they've sort of put it to the bus, The double bus.
The Mega Bus. I rode Mega Bus here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's always a good deal.
It's a great deal. Only $50 to
you
get
cut
from
the-
New York City
Oh, nice.
up here.
That's not bad.
Mission complete.
Oh.
So a very quick 3-0 and a handshake.
Yeah.